going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey fucking Pipes. TGIF, ladies and gentlemen. TGIF. Love me Fridays. And let me tell you something. It's been an amazing week. Thank God. Baruch Hashem. Love life. And I love my shop. We really did an amazing, epic job here, the team and I. I got the dispatch board. We have the cameras. We have my workstation. We have ice machine with liquid ice, clear, wet ice. I'm a lunatic. We got the brand new Jura S8 coffee machine. We're still waiting on the contractor to finish. Come on, Rocco. What's the deal, bro? We have the install for next week. We're doing a Bosch dual fuel featuring the IDS 2.1 connected heat pump inverter. Tonight starts the second night of Hanukkah. Hag Sameach to all those who celebrate. We got this Ecotech right here. She's going in on Tuesday. For some reason, my team doesn't like selling toilets. These two Wolverine brass toilets have been sitting there forever. What's going on, guys? Shop looks great, though. Shop looks great. The only thing that pisses me off, besides that caged animal last night, in last night's video on the Uncensored channel, this channel, that poor dog. Anyway, I'm going to call again the National County Police Department, the Animal Crimes Division, follow up on my report. But besides that, you see this? This is how I heat my warehouse. Why? Because I'm an effing idiot. I fucked up. I did. You know what? We're all human. We make mistakes. Fucked up. When I got the place in beginning of August, actually it was July, August, one of the things I neglected to do was reaching out to National Grid to run a new gas service from the street right there to the building. I didn't do that until about a month ago. So National Grid, if you're listening, if you got some pull, there's a girl in the commercial accounts department, her name is Nicole. She told me about 11 to 12 weeks, and National Grid, if you're listening, Mikey Pipes at 1010 Central Avenue in Woodmere, New York, really could use some natural heating with natural gas here. Up there, I'm going to put a 100,000 BTU Modine space heater. We're going to hang it from up there. I'm getting a forklift, actually, in a couple weeks. Why am I getting a fork, you may ask? I don't have that much space. But let me tell you something. When we load in the systems, especially like the cast iron steam boilers, onto the back of the truck, it makes life a little bit easier. Plus, what I would like to do is here, I have so much height here, I want to do pallet shelving, and we're going to palletize the boilers that we bring in and stack them up there. And I know it sounds crazy, but when you think about it, out of a 5-year lease, it's like $300 a month. And it makes the warehouse people a little more happier. The warehouse people being all of us. All right? Peter, I think, is going to be transitioning. I would like him to transition into office/warehouse help. Listen, I've given him 2+ years. You know, shit get off the pot. I don't need a helper. It's nice to have one, but Peter, the opportunity, the ball's in your court, but it is what it is. Anyway, this morning, gotta love the power of social media. This morning, I walk into Gotta Get a Bagel, which is literally like 500 feet that way. And I placed my order, and I actually got bagels for the guys. Oh, I'm ready. Yeah, I'll tell you something. I got bagels for the guys. Now, Peter and Daniel were going directly to their first job this morning. But Josh, the other Mike, and I, you know, normally at 7:15, 7:30, we're here at the shop. And I got Mike and Josh some bagels. And while I'm in the bagel store, a gentleman who happens to be a customer of mine as well walks up to me and says, "You did the right thing last night with that dog." I'm like, I know, and it just pisses me off. That these motherfuckers, the guy shouldn't even be owning a house because he can't take care of shit. And there's so much unpermitted work being done in that house, it's nauseating. Like, you saw the garden hose hooked up to the sink from the boiler. I'm sorry, would you want boiler water going into your kitchen sink? That's fucking gross, bro. Fucking gross. There's no outlet because it's behind the cabinet that they're renovating in the kitchen. The guy's talking about putting in radiant heat in his kitchen, but he can't take care of his fucking dog. This pisses me off. Another thing that pisses me off is I'm just basically a glorified babysitter. This morning, I had a job in Fresh Meadows starting at 8 o'clock. And Fresh Meadows from Woodmere, in a commercial vehicle, on a commercial route, usually takes about 45 minutes. Traffic here in New York, even though it's like 9.5 miles away. About 45 minutes, maybe an hour. And Josh normally shows up around 7:25, 7:30. And I'm like, all right, I wanted to review the his week's performance with him, going over the invoices, because he's still learning and things like that. But at 7:25, I get a phone call, and it's Josh. He goes, "Boss, I'm sorry, I'm running a little late." I'm like, now you tell me? It's like, if I knew you were running late this morning, I wouldn't have waited till 7:25, because I was thinking you'd be here by 7:30. That way I can go over what I want to go over with you. I could have... And I go, "Well, how late are you?" And he's like, "Well, about 45 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? That's twice. Twice in 1 week where you're late already. Twice. So I gave him a verbal warning. I gave him a verbal warning. Like, this is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. You got to show up to work on time. He's got responsibility issues, He's just, I don't know, Josh. I don't know if you're watching this or not, but get with the program. Right? Earlier this week, you left your iPad on the front windshield of your car, of your work truck, like on the front windshield, not on the inside, like on the front windshield, resting on the windshield wiper. And you left for the day, right? You show up to work without, I gave you an iPad, I gave you a charging cable, and you show up to work with it not being charged, and it's dead. You have a phone that I asked, "Listen, you want me to pay for your phone bill, or you want me to give you a phone?" He goes, "No, you can pay, I'll help you pay for my phone bill." I was like, "Hey, no problem, because otherwise you have to carry two phones." So I give you that option. I'm very cool and laid back, right? But he shows up to work with an uncharged phone, uncharged iPad. It's like, you're unprepared for work. Like, come on. But listen, I get it. It's a new job, new environment, basically a new career. I don't care where you worked before, but you didn't do plumbing the way we do plumbing and heating and HVAC like we do it, right? We do professionalism. At least we try, at least. That's my Friday morning rant. It's 11:40. I was expecting an order this morning from Blyberg Plumbing Supply. They're on Lawson and Oceanside, and they gave us a call about an hour ago saying they're not going to come until after lunch, which I gave them the order on Wednesday. No wonder why I have gray hair. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. It's rough. Who am I kidding? It ain't fucking rough. I'm just a glorified babysitter sometimes. And I don't like being a babysitter. I'm a boss. I'm a boss that actually does the work as well. So don't do as I say, do as I do. And hopefully I don't die from carbon monoxide poisoning with that thing blasting. But I got my Testo ambient CO measuring instrument in the box. So what great that's doing. And what is up with this? Let's see what that is. All right, well, that was the forklift guy, and the forklift he has in mind, he wanted to check out the curb at our curb cut in front of the shop, and he's like, "Well, this is really not going to, it may not work because it's, solid wheels in the front. I'm looking for an electric forklift, electric hand truck, electric forklift. 1,500 pounds max load capacity. Need to go up maybe 8 feet. you know. Yeah, make the life a little bit easier for the guys, you know, because we got the Power Mate electric hand truck, but I don't know, it's just it is what it is. All right, guys, I appreciate you listening to me rant and rave this morning. I find it therapeutic. It's kind of like having a one-way conversation, you know, like talking to I guess my dogs. But what's better with you guys is that you guys can drop some comments and feedback and even criticism down in the FU section down below where you can tell me to go fuck myself. Well, fuck you too then. And I love you anyway. And there's no homo. Catch you in the next one. Be well. God bless. Stay safe. Maybe we can make this channel one of these as well. Pretty effing epic. Another silver plaque there for the Uncensored. Maybe one day for the Mikey Pies Philanthropy channel. And then we can work on the gold. Because why stop at silver? We're going for the moon in a Doge rocket. Catch you in the next one.